Pension questions and answers in Colombia, before and after Law 2381 of 2024. Client: what are the main changes brought by Law 2381 of 2024 to the pension system? Accountant: Law 2381 establishes an integral social protection system based on four pillars: solidarity, semi-contributory, contributory, and voluntary savings, expanding coverage and flexibilizing requirements. Client: who can access the solidarity pillar? Accountant: people in extreme poverty or vulnerability, men over 65 and women over 60, without a pension and with at least 10 years of residence in Colombia. Client: what is the semi-contributory pillar? Accountant: it is for those who contributed between 300 and less than 1,000 weeks but do not meet contributory pension requirements. They receive a life annuity partially funded with public resources. Client: what changes are there in the contributory pillar? Accountant: it is divided into two components: prima media, contributions up to 2.3 minimum wages, and individual savings complementary, income above 2.3 minimum wages. The integral pension sums both. Client: what is the minimum retirement age according to the new law? Accountant: for women, 57 years, and for men, 62 years, with a minimum of 1,300 weeks contributed. For women, minimum weeks will progressively reduce to 1,000. Client: what happens to those who do not reach the minimum weeks? Accountant: they can use an actuarial equivalence system that allows accrediting additional weeks with individual savings resources to meet requirements. Client: what is the family pension? Accountant: it allows spouses or permanent partners to combine their contributed weeks to access the integral pension, provided they sum at least 1,300 weeks. Client: how are pensions financed? Accountant: with mandatory contributions of 16% of the base income, where the employer pays 75% and the worker 25%, plus additional contributions depending on income. Client: what about independent workers? Accountant: they must contribute on at least 40% of their net monthly income and can affiliate through authorized associations. Client: what new benefits does the law have for working mothers with disabled children? Accountant: they can access a special old age pension at any age if they meet minimum weeks, as long as the child remains dependent and disabled. Client: what is the early old age benefit? Accountant: for those who do not meet integral pension requirements but have over 1,000 weeks contributed and minimum age, a proportional pension is granted. Client: what happens with disability pensions? Accountant: they are recognized and paid by pensions with specific contribution requirements and periodic disability status reviews. Client: who are beneficiaries of the survivor's pension? Accountant: spouse, permanent partners, minor children or students up to 25 years, dependent parents or disabled siblings. Client: how are pensions adjusted? Accountant: they are adjusted annually according to the Consumer Price Index, CPI, to maintain purchasing power. Client: what is the Contributory Pillar Savings Fund? Accountant: it is a special account managed by the Bank of the Republic to finance contributory pillar pensions with transparent and regulated management. Client: what happens with rights acquired before the law? Accountant. Acquired rights and legitimate expectations are respected, ensuring transition without affecting already granted pensions. Client. What obligations do employers have? Accountant. To affiliate, deduct and pay contributions, report changes, and respect workers' pension fund choices. Client. What rights do affiliates have? Accountant. To receive clear information, advice, timely benefits, and not bear undue administrative burdens. Client. What is the actuarial equivalence system? Accountant. It allows converting individual savings resources into contributed weeks to meet pension requirements in the prima media component. Client. Can you freely choose the pension fund? Accountant. Yes. Affiliates can choose and change funds every 6 months within the contributory pillar. Client. What happens if an affiliate does not apply for their pension upon meeting requirements? Accountant. The employer can apply on their behalf after 30 days and must notify the worker. Client. What is the basic solidarity income? Accountant. An economic benefit for elderly people in extreme poverty without pensions, funded by the state. Client. What happens with weeks contributed before the law? Accountant. They are recognized for pension purposes, including time in previous regime SAN programs like BEPS. Client. How is the financial sustainability of the system protected? Accountant. Through special funds, state control, progressive contributions, and profitability mechanisms. Client. What benefits does the voluntary savings pillar have? Accountant. It allows complementing the integral pension with voluntary contributions, which are non-seizable and can help meet minimum requirements.